Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Grace, aka Small Senior, and I'm back with another juicy story time. Love on my first story time. Jesus, I did not expect it. Like before then, my channel used to get like 200, 300, 400 max views, but the story time about the threesome experience was different. It's almost on 3k views for now. I know to some people it's not big, but for me, man, for my channel it is big. And I remember going from 60 something subscribers, and now I'm over 120 subscribers. Yeah, that was a lot for me, and now I know what you guys like, and I'm going to give you guys more of it. Okay, I don't know if I'm the only one that does this thing, but like I like to put Milo and a very tiny drop of water, or like some drops of water, so it's going to be really thick. This is how thick this one is. Sometimes it's even thicker. Like I put way lesser amount of water so it to be very thick, and then I just lick it. I'm red, I know. I think I learned that from my secondary school. Before I get into this story time, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. It will really go a long way for me. Share with your friends and do all of that good stuff. The story also has to do with wine from my first story time. If you haven't watched my first story time, I'm going to put the link somewhere up there, left or right, or it's going to be in the description box below. I mentioned in the first story time that we were like a group of friends, so there were 6 of us, and we had decided that we were going to hang out after school. So the day after school closed, I think it was a Hilux or something that came to pick us up. There were 6 of us, so they picked us up and then took us to where we were going to be staying. It was actually a free accommodation. It was I think it was Wine's sugar daddy's friend that had the house, but he wasn't in the country as of that time, and his family wasn't in the country. I don't know if it was a family house or he just had that as a spare house or something, but I know I didn't see, I don't remember seeing like any family pictures and all of that stuff. But but that was where we were staying. The only thing I remember I was spending money on was food. Actually, accommodation was free. Some hangouts were actually sponsored. I don't know who sponsored them. I cannot remember, to be honest. That period I was living, but I wasn't living, if you get. Like, we stayed in the house for I think about 5 days. We're there for quite a while, and that entire time I remember her sugar daddy did not come to the house. I think he only came once, and that was either the day that we got there or the day after. That was the only time I remember that he came around. Fast forward to 2 days before, about 2 days before, a day before we left the apartment we were staying at, she invited us for this party. It was supposed to be, I think, bank managers end of the year party or bank staff end of the year party. It was something that had to do with bank and the end of the year party. So we had dressed up. I think I might have a picture from that day or a video from that day. I'm not sure, but I think I should have. If I find this, I'm going to insert it somewhere up there. And our skin is so don't even stress me. So we dressed up and we went for the party. I think it was an Uber or the same Hilux came to pick us. So we got to the location, and I remember it was a hotel, but the hotel had like a hall under, and that's where the event was going on. You guys, I kid you not, we were the only young people there. Like, every other person was advanced, so we looked like proper sugar babies. Like, we looked like runs girls, typical runs girls. I remember I was being very uncomfortable because we could imagine the women, like the older women there, judging us and just looking at us like prostitutes. There was a table for us. It was very awkward because we had absolutely no business being there. Like, thinking about it now, we had no business being there. Like, what are we doing? We don't work at the bank. We don't know any of these people. So who actually invited us? They have come and look for the men that they would devour. Anyways, so okay, so towards the end of the party, sorry guys, I have to refill myself. So towards the end of the party, we noticed that the men were coming one by one. It was almost looking like they were selecting. Like, one would come and say, oh, I like this one, you know. She would introduce us to them. he'll pick one of us to talk to. The next man will come, she'll introduce us, he'll pick who he wants to talk to. So all of us were like, it was almost like we were separated. So one man, one girl, one man, one girl, one man, one girl. We're just having random conversations. I remember me, I don't remember what I was talking about. But I'm very sure that in my head I'm like, what the fuck is actually going on? What's the plan? So prior to this, there was only one room that was booked, according to the girl, but she didn't like give details of who was going to be in the room or what was going to happen. So yeah, time to sleep now. They were now making it look like everybody's on their own where God do. To go where? With who? We all came together. We will go and sleep together. For what? One of us agreed to go with the men, and we all ended up in the room. Yeah. 6 of us laid on that bed, and guess what? Wine Sugar Daddy slept on the couch. I'm not going to lie, I sort of felt bad for him, or for, I don't even know who I felt bad for. I think I felt bad for the man, because he probably didn't think that we were not going to agree. Maybe he probably thought that we were like wine and it was like normal for us. She did not give him the memo at all. So he ended up sleeping on the couch that day, and we all slept on the bed. Next day we were out, and that was it. So I remember asking her, not like I cared, but I asked her, I was like, is he angry? I hope he's not angry. But she was like, that it's not her business, that it's even better that we were there, because, you know, she avoided doing anything with him. But I don't care. I was just trying to be caring. Do you get? Because actually I felt bad for him a little bit. I actually did feel bad. She should have actually told him that we're not like that, and maybe he would not invite us for the event. Just maybe. I've come to the end of my story time of how we almost got pimped out. If you got to the end, thank you so much. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please drop a comment on how you got pimped out, if you've gotten pimped out, or if anybody has tried to get you pimped out. Just tell us your crazy stories down in the comment section, guys. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.